Can you just tell us a little bit about what brought you to write this book and what are the pressing issues around redefining the goal, where we are now and how and why we need to redefine it?
When, I didn't wake up years ago and start writing a business plan to start a consulting side hustle and produce animated videos and write a book and become a national speaker like that. It was very organic. It didn't, it just happened. I started just talking to folks and explaining what I was seeing about the misalignment about our educational systems and the actual world of work. And my own story being, where that started. And I saw that it repeated hundreds, if not thousands of times. So I'd go around, I'd do my presentations, I'd be at conferences, then a group would ask me to come out and speak. And that started to evolve. And finally, honestly, someone just pulled me aside and said, "Hey, do you have this written down in a book? That was a great 4-hour professional development workshop we just did. Do you have it written down?" And I looked at him, I said, "No, but that's a good idea." I never really thought of it. And I'll share with you what I don't share with a lot of folks, but how I got started is I did a 4-hour professional development pre-conference session and I recorded myself. And then I paid someone to transcribe the training. And that was about 50% of the book. That was the core structure.
Smart.
I started with that, and then I had 50 pages, already written from that training, and then then I just added an example here and some citations there, and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't my own opinion. So what's a little different about that book I wrote is that every chapter is laden with a lot of resources and links to the primary research and to every claim I make in there, where it comes from, because it's not my opinion. It's a culmination of the realities of the world that are often unspoken. So I wrote the book primarily for educators. The parents have read it and enjoyed it. Students have read it and enjoyed it. But it's primarily for educators and administrators to read through. That helps them to. It's been described as an accurate gut punch about, hey, here's all the things that are wrong with their system that can be changed. And so I give over a dozen very specific recommendations about here's the things we can do to make incremental shifts to help that alignment between what's happening K through 16 and what's actually happening out in the real world, so it's not as jarring of a disconnect.